My mom and I got attacked by one of our cows, and my mom got trampled. Here's the story. First of all, if you're new here, my name is Josh. I'm a gay city boy, and I just moved to Texas with my mom on her farm. I'm very out of place. Forgive me, I'm all hot and sweaty. To give you a backstory on this, a few months ago when I moved here, my mom had been raising Dexter cows. They are not very big. They're a very small cow. So they don't bring a lot as far as selling cattle. But my mom has had this herd for several years and is just losing money basically feeding them. With the help of someone who knows what they're doing, my mom finally decided to pull off the band-aid and get rid of all the previous cows and switch over to a new herd. So we got 3 new cows, and they're wild. So we put them in the lower pasture, and then we decided that we should probably move them to the barn. And we thought we would do that by moving them in the livestock trailer. So we went down there, and this is where we were stupid. We were so stupid. We backed the trailer up, and I was standing at the gate by the trailer. Mom and Grandma were in the pasture and trying to corral them toward the trailer. One of the cows, this was our first clue, one of them jumped the fence like it was nothing. And we were like, oh my God, that just happened. Holy crap. And that should have been our sign to stop, but no, we're stubborn. So Mom and Grandma are continuing to try to chase them. And one of them, as it was going by Mom, it snorted at her. And she made a comment about it. And then before you knew it, that cow that snorted at her charged her and plowed into her, tripped and fell over her, and was laying on the ground. Like the cow was laying on the ground, Mom was laying on the ground. As soon as I saw it start to charge, I ran in to try to distract it and make a bunch of noise. And I got over to Mom. She was like dazed, like couldn't believe that it happened. And I'm telling her to get up because we have a storage container in there that's for shelter. And so I was trying to get Mom and Grandma into the storage container just to have some protection between us and the cow. And Mom was just like laying on the ground dazed. And I'm like, get up, Mom, get into the shipping container. And so she's like trying to crawl and struggling to get up. And she's like, I'm trying. And so I like pushed her. I just pushed her ass and literally pushed her as she's crawling into the shipping container. As I'm doing that, the cow got back up and acted like it was going to attack again. So I'm trying to keep an eye on it while trying to get her and Grandma to safety. And then it charged at me. And I saw it coming, and it was running at a full run, and I was able to brace for it, and it plowed into my shoulder, like just head on, plowed into me. And of course it knocked me over, but it was also going for Mom still, and it trampled her again. I'm telling y'all, it was one of the scariest moments of my entire life. So after it trampled her a second time, we got up, and I was standing between the cow and my Grandma and Mom, and it was acting like it was going to charge again, like it was in a pose, like it stanced up and staring us down and wagging its tail like aggressively. And so I told them, like, don't look it in the eye and just stand here. Don't make any sudden movements. Don't look it in the eye. And so it finally, after a couple minutes, finally backed up a little bit, and then it turned and walked away. And so once it did that, we slowly, without making any sudden movements, worked our way out. And then Mom noticed that I had cut my hand and I was bleeding everywhere, and I didn't even know it. I'm telling you, the adrenaline, my God. So we went to the ER to get Mom checked out. I really didn't get hurt other than that cut on my hand. I didn't feel sore or anything, but Mom started feeling sore, and so we took her to the ER, and sure enough, she's got 2 broken ribs. But she had a hoof print on her forearm, a hoof print on her shoulder, so it clearly got her. My one true disappointment, obviously besides my mom getting hurt, is that we didn't get it on camera. So now my mom's been run over by a cow. I think my grandma got run over by a reindeer. What's going on?